Okay, Jeff.
Hi, my name is Jeff Shaffer. I'm with Graco out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we're a manufacturer of fluid handling equipment, pumps and pumping equipment. And we do some work in the corrugated space. You can see here we have a new electric diaphragm pump. So we've been manufacturing diaphragm pumps for 30 or 40 years. Typically they're air driven, like these pumps that you see back here. You would connect a compressed air source to the diaphragm pump, and it would be used to pump starch and inks and sump transfer in a corrugated facility. These new versions are all electric driven, and the real benefit for corrugated manufacturers is there's a huge amount of energy savings and cost savings on the operational side when you go from pneumatic to electric pumps. This pump reduces energy consumption by about 80% compared to a pneumatic pump, and payback can be very quick for users. This is a 1-inch pump. We do a lot of like white glue and labeling adhesives with this pump. We also have an 1.5-inch and a 2-inch pump. These pumps will be used in starch circulation, starch transfer, or some of the sump, like ink sumps and wastewater areas inside a corrugated facility. So the benefit to these, I mean, they're literally a drop-in replacement to an air diaphragm pump. The only thing you have to have is an electric power source compared to an air power source. Otherwise, they operate the same, and then you get all the benefits of a diaphragm pump: low shear, no heat, no seals, but you can save a bunch of money on your operating costs.
Okay, and sustainability?
Yeah, right. So it is sustainable. So from a green energy standpoint, CO2 reduction, emissions, all that kind of stuff, this is going to be better. In many areas, like in the US, energy companies will actually pay incentive credit back to users to replace pneumatic diaphragm pumps with electric diaphragm pumps. So it checks a lot of boxes for manufacturers.
Okay, Jeff, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the information. Now we have Graco booth, and we have Rob.
Yes.
Rob, and please, Rob, what do you have interesting for corrugated board
So
manufacturing?
historically, this has been used for starch transfer, and until recently, they were using pneumatic pumps or air-operated diaphragm pumps. This is a new technology. This is an electric version of the diaphragm pump, so it's much more efficient than the pneumatic version. It's the same as far as capabilities. It'll do everything that a pneumatic pump will do. It's just a lot more efficient because of the electric drive. And we have a lot more control with this pump as well. So we can use an I/O port, so we can control the speed of the pump as well as turn it on and turn it off remotely. So that's what we're doing here with the simulator. And then we can turn it off and turn it on. We also have local control with this encoder, so we can speed the pump up or slow it down locally as well. Okay.
Okay.
This is a small 1-inch pump right here. Typically on starch, we're going to use our larger 1.5-inch pump, rated for 80 gallons a minute and 100 psi. We also have these on sump applications as well. This is a flapper check pump, so this will handle the large solids. So this has flapper checks instead of ball checks, with a top inlet and bottom discharge. Again, this one is electric as well. We do have pneumatic versions of all of these pumps, so we have pneumatic and electric. So electric seems to be the way of the future right now, as far as, especially when you consider all the energy savings. Substantial savings when you don't have to fire up that compressor every day, especially when you're running 24/7 on a corrugation plant. So 24/7. We're running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay, I understand.
Compressed air gets very costly.
And this word sustainability.
Sustainability, absolutely. That's the name of the game. Yep.
Okay.
Sustainability.
Rob, thank you. Thank you so much for this interesting story.
Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have you great show.